As Thanksgiving approaches, a dramatic shift in the weather is sweeping across the United States, setting the stage for a holiday week unlike any other. From bustling cities to quiet suburbs, Americans are waking up to a landscape transformed by winter's early arrival. The timing couldn't be more challenging as millions prepare to travel and gather with loved ones for the holiday. Across the country, families are bundling up, shoveling driveways, and making last-minute preparations as they brace for a series of powerful winter storms. The anticipation is palpable, with communities coming together to help one another face the harsh conditions. What makes this week especially unique is that it's not just one storm, but a trio of weather systems poised to impact much of the nation. Meteorologists are closely tracking these systems, each with its own potential to disrupt travel and daily life. Over the next 7 days, nearly every region east of the Rockies could see some form of wintry weather. The first of these storms has already arrived, blanketing the Great Lakes region in heavy snow. Lake-effect snow bands are intensifying, creating hazardous driving conditions and reducing visibility to near zero in some areas. Residents are urged to stay off the roads unless absolutely necessary. As the weekend approaches, a second, even more powerful storm is on the horizon. This system is expected to sweep through the Midwest, bringing with it the threat of blizzard conditions, significant snow accumulations, and widespread travel delays. Airports are already warning of possible cancellations, and highways could become treacherous for holiday travelers. Looking ahead to early next week, forecasters are monitoring the potential development of a third storm. While its exact path remains uncertain, there's growing concern that it could bring additional snow and ice to areas already struggling to recover from the earlier storms. Adding to the challenge, a surge of Arctic air is plunging temperatures far below seasonal averages. This frigid air mass ensures that most precipitation will fall as snow rather than rain, increasing the risk of dangerous road conditions and power outages. From the snow-laden Great Lakes to the frosty Northeast, winter's grip will be unrelenting in the days ahead. Rural communities and major cities alike are preparing for the possibility of blizzard conditions, with strong winds and heavy snowfall expected to create whiteout scenarios. As this wintry Thanksgiving week unfolds, it's more important than ever to stay informed. Monitor local forecasts, stock up on emergency supplies, and check on neighbors who may need assistance. With preparation and caution, we can all weather this challenging holiday together. The first major winter storm of the season is now in full swing, blanketing communities across the Great Lakes region with a relentless barrage of snow and wind. Residents are waking up to a transformed landscape, with snow piling up on rooftops, cars buried under thick drifts, and streets nearly unrecognizable beneath a shimmering white layer. For many, this is the first true taste of winter's fury this year, and it's arriving with remarkable intensity. The storm is targeting the Great Lakes with intense lake-effect snow, a phenomenon unique to this region. As cold air sweeps across the relatively warm waters of the lakes, it picks up moisture and energy, unleashing powerful snow squalls that can dump several inches of snow in just a few hours. The satellite imagery reveals a swirling mass of clouds with snow bands stretching for miles and blanketing entire counties. Frigid Arctic air, driven southward by a strong jet stream, is crossing the open lake waters, where the temperature difference between the air and water is dramatic. This clash fuels the development of narrow, yet extremely powerful snow bands. These bands can be just a few miles wide, but within them, snowfall rates can be intense, visibility can drop to near zero, and travel becomes treacherous in a matter of minutes. Heavy snow is falling across Michigan's Upper Peninsula and Lower Michigan, coating roads and highways with a thick, slippery layer. Drivers are facing hazardous travel conditions, with plows struggling to keep up and emergency crews responding to accidents and stranded vehicles. In some areas, snow totals are already surpassing a foot and the storm shows no signs of letting up. As the storm expands its reach, areas like northern Ohio and western Pennsylvania are experiencing a rapid transition from rain to heavy, wet snow. Streets that were just wet a few hours ago are now slick and snow-covered, catching many off guard. The quick changeover is making it difficult for road crews to keep up, and residents are urged to stay off the roads if possible. The alignment of strong winds over Lake Erie and Lake Ontario is producing some of the heaviest snow rates seen so far this season, with some locations reporting snowfall of up to 3 inches per hour. These intense bursts can quickly overwhelm infrastructure, leading to power outages, downed tree limbs, and dangerous driving conditions. These persistent lake-effect snow bands are expected to hammer the same areas repeatedly through Thanksgiving and into Black Friday, especially in the traditional snowbelt communities. Residents in these zones could see snow totals climb well above 2 feet by the end of the event, with little relief in sight as the cold air continues to pour over the lakes. Cities downwind of the lakes, including Buffalo, Cleveland, and Erie, should brace for near whiteout conditions, significant disruptions to daily life, and the possibility of school and business closures. Public transportation is being impacted, and emergency services are urging people to avoid unnecessary travel as visibility drops and roads become impassable. Even areas far removed from the lakes are feeling the chill, as cold air and snow flurries reach as far as New York City and the Appalachian Mountains of West Virginia. The reach of this storm is a reminder of how powerful and far-reaching lake-effect snow events can be, impacting millions and ushering in the true start of winter across the region. Thanksgiving Day will be defined by relentless lake-effect snow across the Great Lakes. The heaviest bands will set up Thursday evening, burying some communities while others nearby see little more than clouds. Major highways, especially near Buffalo, will become extremely dangerous or impassable. Gusty winds will worsen visibility and make road clearing difficult. The snow continues into Black Friday, especially in Michigan, Pennsylvania, and New York's snowbelts. By Saturday morning, the first storm finally weakens, leaving behind a transformed wintry landscape. But the break will be brief as attention shifts to the next major storm forming over the plains. Snowfall totals from this first storm will be impressive, especially in the lake-effect zones. Michigan's Upper Peninsula could see up to a foot, with lower Michigan cities like Grand Rapids and Kalamazoo getting several inches. Cleveland and Ohio's snowbelt suburbs may see half a foot or more, while Pennsylvania's northwest could top a foot. The bullseye is New York, where areas south of Buffalo and the Tug Hill Plateau could see 1 to 2 feet. Even a small shift in wind can mean the difference between a dusting and a foot of snow. The heavy wet snow may cause power outages and make travel nearly impossible in the hardest-hit areas. This storm is a powerful reminder of how quickly the Great Lakes can turn autumn into winter. Lake-effect snow is one of nature's most fascinating and powerful winter phenomena, transforming the Great Lakes region into a snow lover's paradise, and sometimes, a traveler's nightmare. This unique process is set in motion when frigid Arctic air sweeps across the relatively warm, unfrozen waters of the Great Lakes, creating a dramatic clash of temperatures and energies. As this cold, dense air glides over the open water, it absorbs both heat and moisture from the lake's surface. The warmer lake water acts almost like a giant kettle, sending plumes of mist and vapor skyward. This infusion of warmth and humidity destabilizes the lower atmosphere, setting the stage for rapid cloud formation and, eventually, intense snowfall. The result is the formation of narrow, yet incredibly intense, snow bands. These bands can stretch for miles, but remain only a few miles wide, focusing their fury on specific areas. Within these zones, snowfall rates can reach several inches per hour, quickly piling up feet of snow and transforming the landscape in a matter of hours. Wind direction is absolutely crucial in this process. When the wind blows along the longest axis of a lake, it maximizes the distance over which the air can pick up moisture. This is called the fetch. The longer the fetch, the more intense and focused the snow bands become, often leading to record-breaking snowfall totals in communities downwind. Even a slight shift in wind direction can dramatically alter which towns are affected. One community may be buried under several feet of snow, while just a few miles away, another remains nearly untouched. This sharp contrast creates a patchwork of winter conditions, making lake-effect snow both unpredictable and highly localized. In the current storm, meteorologists have observed that the winds are perfectly aligned with the lakes, setting the stage for potentially historic snowfall in parts of Pennsylvania and New York. Residents in these areas are bracing for the possibility of blizzard conditions, with travel becoming nearly impossible and daily life coming to a standstill. The Great Lakes themselves act as a continuous fuel source for these storms. As long as the lakes remain unfrozen and the cold air keeps flowing, the snow machine keeps running. This can lead to days of relentless snowfall, with accumulations that can rival or even surpass those of major mountain blizzards. Lake-effect snow is truly a marvel of meteorology, highly localized, incredibly intense, and a defining feature of winter in the Great Lakes region. For those who live here, it's a reminder of nature's power and unpredictability, and a spectacle that shapes the character of the landscape each and every winter. As the lake-effect snow tapers off, a second, more powerful winter storm targets the Midwest during the busy post-Thanksgiving weekend. Snow will break out across the northern plains Friday, then rapidly intensify as it moves east. By Saturday, heavy snow will blanket Iowa, Illinois, Wisconsin, and Michigan, impacting major cities and college football games. Cities like Chicago, Indianapolis, and Milwaukee will see dangerous travel and rapidly accumulating snow. Northern Ohio, just recovering from lake-effect snow, will be hit again. The storm lingers through Sunday, creating long-lasting travel headaches. With millions traveling, this storm could be one of the season's most disruptive events. The Midwest storm will bring significant snow to major cities, with widespread totals of 6 to 12 inches. Bismarck, Sioux Falls, and much of Minnesota could see up to a foot, while Iowa faces a sharp gradient in totals. Chicago is bracing for a major snowstorm, with forecasts suggesting up to 10 inches or more. Travel on major routes like I-80 and I-35 will be extremely hazardous. Airports in Chicago and Milwaukee are likely to see major delays and cancellations. Residents should prepare for the possibility of being snowed in and stock up on emergency supplies. The timing, right after Thanksgiving, means chaos for travelers. If you can, alter your plans and stay safe. After the Midwest storm, attention turns to a possible third winter storm early next week. Forecast models disagree on its track and intensity, but the potential is real. Some models show snow breaking out in Oklahoma, Kansas, and Missouri, rare for this early in the season. The Euro model keeps the storm weak and south, with light snow for Tennessee and the Carolinas. The GFS model is more aggressive, bringing heavy snow to the Ohio Valley and Northeast, possibly impacting cities from D.C. to Boston. There's even a risk of ice in parts of Arkansas. It's too early to know which scenario will play out, but another major storm is possible. With multiple winter storms on the way, safety is key. Stay informed, monitor forecasts and alerts from trusted sources. If travel is discouraged, stay home. It's safer than risking dangerous roads. Prepare your vehicle with winter essentials: blankets, food, water, a shovel, and an ice scraper. Keep your gas tank at least half full and let someone know your route. At home, stock up on food, water, medications, and batteries. Charge devices and have flashlights ready in case of power outages. Dress in layers. Wear a hat and mittens, and take breaks when shoveling. Never use generators indoors and ensure heaters are safe and ventilated. Simple precautions can keep you and your family safe through these storms.